Probably just as well. And he got an opening. What a Chad. Oh yeah, strafe is Q&E. Q&E will get you strafing. The pause on your reroll account is making it really easy to save your gems. Is your reroll account cursed? I signed in. I mean, Sentry with Vampire behind a Cyclops. The only thing I can do, I say, well, I guess -1 flame. It's not ideal.
I am here, my ally. A god's mercy is upon you.
An enemy is there. There! We cannot lose.
WS is bugged. Oh no. How is it bugged? Seconds? Wow, on the 7.5% as well, and just getting nothing. Disgusting. Benjamin can actually already take a hit. The guy's made of sterner stuff. Just wait to see where the light is here. Hello there, sir. Yeah, Big Ben's already up in here farming at level 21. That's cracked out. He's gonna earn me some shinobi junk.
I'll pound him with my flames.
I'll put some Amelias on him in a second. Strat to max a Benjamin to D9. Honestly, that'll probably help him quite a lot. The bones he got. Witaru will probably be able to like level discipline up one of his guys. Actually, I don't know if he uses any non-legendaries, does he? Maybe he doesn't. Only moves by 1 time. Oh yeah, the thing where you can't hold down WASD. Yeah, I forgot about that. Seconds. Sorry about that. But you can't slide along the ground anymore, where you're just stuck tapping over and over.
A tricky one.
We can take him.
We can take this. It's fine. Benjamin wouldn't die to this. Benjamin's way too tough to die to this shit. Imagine thinking you're gonna hit Benjamin.
Lady Knight, forward.
Idiot. Worked on regular humans too. Does it not? Does it only work on adventurers? Man, that's rough. Like, it doesn't work on any, like, thieves or anything like that.
Treasure. What do you think?
Man, Chloe's passive is not great. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, it won't work on the witches either in the Grey Trial. Because they're not adventurers either. I really need to not run into sentries. That would be very bad. Sentries are not it for us right now. Mate, the Cyclops says wind attacks as well.
Whatever.
Like, that's not where Benjamin wants to be. Benjamin is Earth. 10 bonus point luck IV Benjamin. Not really great. The luck is not really doing that much for a fighter thief. It's okay. But probably a low strength IV or a speed IV with lower points is probably going to be better, in my opinion. Not that it really makes that much difference. A bit of wind never stopped Benjamin. I think it might. I'm not sure that's true. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I have faith. I have faith, Dice Onion. Thousands wouldn't, but I do.
We have the initiative. Praise be to a glorious blessing. I sense enemies.
It's there.
What do you think is inside? Careful now. Good job.
It's probably going to be a lot harder leveling him as thief.
This bores me.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I'm sorry, Benjamin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was unlucky. It was just unlucky.
Stay safe.
Let's go. Unlocked martial training, thanks. Ah, you got it. Nice, Vignola. It says, right after the 4th floor Harkin is when you get that. Good to know. Try to remember that.
Oh, what is it?
I'm sorry, Benjamin.
Forward.
An enemy is there. There! This bores me.
What do you think is inside? I don't know. Don't ask me.
Careful now.
No, it's fine, it's fine. I'm perfectly fine.
Good job.
Perfectly fine. I just realised
There.
how long I've been streaming. It didn't feel that late, and it's because it isn't as late as it usually is.
Feeling rather bored.
Your traits don't
We'll still be good for another hour.
do not catch.
It's because I started early today.
I'll make you feel really
Oh no, Benjamin!
good.
Oh no.
That's okay. It's okay. We're safe. We're safe.
Well played.
That's a close call. Benjamin makes some weird noises when you find chairs.
Good job.
I feel like Benjamin's a bit of a womanizer. Like, look at him. What level do you recommend fighting the Scorpion Lady? You can do it at like level 12-ish. That feels about right.
Move. Stay safe.
12? He's shrunk. Douglas.
Traits don't match.
Treasure.
You're 13 and still get one shot.
Inside.
What attack are you getting one shot by, Shadow Lagark? Is it the line attack? Damn straight, Gerard's replaced by Benjamin Dorcas. Did you miss the memo on this?
Careful now.
Gerard's on dispatch right now. He's done. He's out of the loop. He's out of the gang. Meanwhile, Discipline 9 Benjamin is fucking here to stomp some shit. This kid has 306 HP at level 21. The guy's down to fuck. He's farming Garda at level 20.
What is it?
Will daggers become better weapon the further you go in the story? Yes, DMI.
A job well done.
You get better daggers as you progress through tiers. Each tier has its own daggers. Yeah, Shadow Lagark, you need to defend with both of the people when she targets a line, as Capisaur said.
Again today?
That's going to help you out a lot. I am a default name enjoyer. I should have called him Big Ben. I should have called him... I actually should have just called him Discipline 9.
An enemy.
I would have found even more pleasure in that.
This bores
But I do enjoy default names, yeah.
Oh no! Help me!
Oh, Benjamin landed one hit there. Not bad.
Do as you will with what's inside.
Will it be like 3,200 bone fragments well spent? Who can really say? But I'll inherit him. I'm going to inherit Astral Break onto him. We're going to give him a go. We're going to give him a proper go. Unless he's like super suck or something. But he isn't so far. He's doing perfectly fine. I did let him die once. Poor guy. He actually would. He actually would have soloed that shit. Well, the intermediate one at least. He would have taken that Minotaur on mano a mano.
A treasure. We cannot lose as long as people wins about us.
Must you look so grim?
Help me!
Missed.
Oh no!
When you change class, do you keep all skill spells from previous class? Yes. You could, if you have any skills or spells from the previous class that are X specific in their text, like Knight specific, Ninja specific, Thief specific, then you cannot use them, but you still have them. So things like line cover.
Careful now. Good job.
Dude, Astral Break on Benjamin is gonna hit water things like they didn't. That there's actually no tomorrow. They're not gonna know what hit them.
What?
No, I think Arboris is fine. Arboris is just very, very, very squishy.
I look
He's
forward to our
unbelievably
return to
squishy.
town.
And that's kind of tough. He's like mage levels of squishy.
Shall we go out again today?
Very fast, yeah, but unfortunately that doesn't really help when you get blasted by magic and just keel over.
An enemy.
So like, if you're going to use Arboris, you kind of want to discipline him to get his HP up.
Please leave this to me.
It's okay, if you're using Arboris for Banch, then I would recommend that you do discipline him because he needs the extra HP from it. It helps him out a lot. You can always turn Adam into a priest. Yep, it will. It adds about 150 HP to him, Vignola. And obviously better armor access as well.
Treasure somewhere close.
So it gives a lot of survivability swapping them to priest.
Careful.
And of course all of the priest spells you're getting too.
Good job.
Just lets him do his job much better. In debuffing, buffing.
Let us end this quickly.
Yeah, that's fair, Babanch. Autoing these is actually so sketchy. It's fine. It's fine. Just now learning to play with those debuffing spells, they're so good. Like, debuffs and buffs really make this game go around.
An enemy is there.
What's all this?
The thing that really makes this so sweet is just the thought of Gerard's face as I get him to hand over his fucking Cuisinart to Benjamin, to level 17 Benjamin. That's what makes it all worth it. What determines if a debuffs land or not? They have like basic hit rates, and then mobs have some kind of level of resistance to them. I don't know exactly what dictates it though. Like, I don't know if resist actually affects status debuffs. Not sure. I don't think it does. I think they just have percentage hit rates. And it's maybe modified by another ability. We don't really know what. Might be the type of magic that you use. Like either magic or divine. Or it might be luck. It could be fucking anything, really.
What is it?
Yeah, Benjamin's got this. Sometimes it doesn't show miss, so that means the enemy is immune. With the spell. Yes, if it doesn't show miss, I think the enemy is immune to the ability, I believe. Yeah, with spells, yep.
A job well done.
I think it will tell you miss if you had a chance of landing it, I believe. Battlegraph, by the way, has like an almost 100% hit rate. Like, unless the mob is completely immune to it, it seems to hit 100% of the time. Battlegraph is the best of the debuffs. It's like incredible.
An enemy is there. There's an enemy.
The attack portion of it doesn't always work, but the speed portion of it always works, it seems. Unless the mob is immune.
Traits don't match.
Big tanking Benji. What a guy. Imagine dying to a ghost. Benjamin would never do that.
An enemy is there.
kill.
Types don't match. Traits don't match. I like you can take down Benjamin.
I suppose that's passable.
What do you think is in it?
Careful now. Good job. Agora, I am... Blessing of Agora.
An enemy.
There! We cannot lose as long as we keep our wits about us.
I hear the traits don't match about 80 times every hour in this game.
I suppose that's passable.
Probably more, to be honest. I just heard that Abenius banner was today, so like I celebrated by pulling my Abenius. He's right here in the front row, already discipline 9. He can slay beasts like no other. Real characters are doing more damage after the update, really? Just with their kind of regular attacks, Bavanch? Or with abilities, or what? Yeah, she's kind of let herself go a little bit, Sway Sway.
Forward.
It's there.
Please, leave this to me. You need not sully your hands with such
True,
drudgery.
Retroburst, true.
Stay safe.
I'm actually autoing a lot of these with Benjamin as well. Some of the really nasty encounters like the vampire. Yeah, he died once, but I mean, it was unlucky. Got double Zealous. He already has 300 HP at level 21. The guy's a king.
Please, leave this to me. You need not sully your hands with such drudgery.
Gerard's not even that bad. Like, Gerard's fine as he is. Could have easily kept using Gerard. Just because this was a relatively small resource dump. Like, I wasn't using gems on this, right? And now that I've got the Benjamin as a stopgap, it gave me the freedom to use my gems on Arboreus. Because now I have a very, like, this was gem free. Like, this Benjamin was gem free.
Stay safe.
It was actually a free level Discipline 9 Benjamin, you know? Oh dear God.
No, indeed.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
You asked for
Smile for me.
No! Main character! That's unreal. That's actually, that's the greatest anime betrayal of 2025. That's actually unreal.
this. Let us quickly do away with this rabble.
Wow. He probably thought it was Gerard. That must have been it, right? He must have thought that Gerard was still standing there. He was like, oh, I know where Gerard's standing. I need to go and kill him. Must have been that. That's actually outrageous.
What?
Not only is he jacked, but he wears the freshest expulsion clothes, eats at the chillest inns, hangs out with the hottest dudes. Y'all are pathetic. Lol. I like that a lot, Capisaur.
Turn back? Whatever.
Thanks, Scruffy. I appreciate the follow. That's very kind of you. If you're having a good day, if you have any questions or anything, please let me know.
Forward.
You know what? When you phrase it like that, Capisaur, when you phrase it like that, you're right. But then again,
I need a bath.
look at that beard. Look at that fucking beard, dude.
It's there.
That's so stupid.
This bores me.
Counter.
Wow, imagine trying to hit Benjamin.
That battle could have been won more effectively. What do you think is inside?
Careful now. Good job.
Gerald's just too hot to handle, okay? I couldn't handle his hotness in my party. Yeah, he's thick. Oh yeah, he's thick. Sure. These jokers coming in trying to hit. How much evasion does he actually have? Can't be that much, right? He has 120 evasion. He has about 30 less evasion than Gerard did. Which actually isn't really that much considering he's 40 levels lower.
Please, leave this to me. You need not sully your hands with such drudgery.
Lad? Oh dear. Oh no, we're okay, we're okay. He barely batted an eyelid at that Macones. 180 damage, like what is that?
I do not enjoy filth.
Blessing of Agora.
Move now.
The thing is, Woke Pancake, when he turns to fighter, Gerard, he takes off most of his wolf shit. He's still got the wolf hat on, but like he gets rid of the wolf pelt cape, which is like the coolest part of his gear. So either you have to leave him as a useless knight, or you have to just make him dress down into like casual wear. The Aramas, don't worry too much about that. Like, Saber isn't even necessarily that good on the Aramas. Eventually you just want to use a sword. Just a sword, Bavanch. You can swap to a staff in combat when you're going to cast, and use a sword when you're hitting things.
We cannot
Since you can swap freely in this game, it doesn't really matter.
Stay safe.
You don't need a saber, like a magic and attack weapon. Traits don't match. You tell him, Benjamin.
I suppose that's passable.
Yeah, it's a real eye-opener in this game when you realise you can just swap weapons freely. It's like a rite of passage for every single player.
Careful now.
Ooh. How did I fail that?
Good
Whoops.
job.
My bad, my bad. Yeah, you can swap positions as well, but it takes a turn.
This bores me.
Brundo. Yeah, ship 2 is it. Brundo.
Stay safe.
Garolf good even in the back row. Hell yeah. You have enough of him to discipline 9. Holy shit, Cthulhu. Yeah, he'll be crackingly powerful in the back row. Just give him a spear. Spear or a bow, ideally a spear. And he'll hit really, really hard. At discipline 9, he will hit really, really fucking hard. That's a bit too slow there.
What is this?
Tectone's showing how many Garofs he had. How many Garofs did he have? Ebon equips are nearly impossible to have 4-star drop. They are, yeah. It's really hard to get them to 4-star drop. I have very little Ebon steel on any of my characters, Woke Pancake, but then I haven't farmed it a huge amount. There are a few people here who farmed it a lot, and it took them a long time to get like good Ebon steel. My Garof's still using a steel tier bow. He does really high damage and he's still using steel. As soon as I get a half decent Ebon steel one, he'll probably pop even harder than he does already. Oh no, not again. Not again, main character. You wouldn't. Oh, it's fine, that's only Rene. We don't care about Rene. Rene's last week's news.
You still make use of me?
These succubuses are absolutely doing us in.
I will heal thy blessing
Let us
of
here.
Take this! Help me!
Shh. How does Rene die more in the back line than Big Ben? Because she's a trash can compared to Benjamin.
What's inside?
Obviously.
Careful now. Good job.
The girl is just granny speech and binges.
Treasure. We have the
Ben taking damage like nothing. I probably will need to defend with him here. Oh yeah, no confusion proc as well. Oh, we would have been okay actually. I didn't realise we had initiative, I missed it. We would have been fine. Benjamin would have been fine.
I'll give him a proper roast.
Nickname would be BJ. Maybe. One stat is 1 point higher than the base stats of the character. Yeah, that's IVs. Wait for IVs. Every other copyright. Yeah, because you got like 5 strength 18s. Yep. You want to use the 19 probably, Cthulhu. Sorry, I missed your message. Thank you for answering, Dice Onion. Where's our shinobi junk?
There.
treasure.
Now that seems pretty good, Cthulhu. Yep. That's going to hit like a train. Yeah. That's going to hit like a train.
What is it?
A job well done. Shall we go out again today?
E1 Godslayer. What's the indication that your character is strength or vit IV? You can have any kind of IV. It doesn't have to be just one of those stats. It could be any of the stats. The indication is that it will have slightly more of a stat than another character of that level.
Stay safe.
So if you link it to us, Woke Pancake, then we might be able to figure it out. Oh shit, I should not be trying to order the vampire. Here we are now though, I believe. He's cheating! He's cheating! Ooh! What's this? Where did this come from, Few Too Many?
What that I would be taken by surprise.
I've opened it on the wrong browser. Where did this come from? Is this just a very rare drop or something from the new place? I guess so. From killing the god of death. I don't know if that's possible. Lana should really be on one-handed sword and shield. That's the best for most content. Oh, really? It's possible. You get this from killing god of death, really? That's pretty cool. It's really, really cool. Ah, gagging did it. What a beast. Bless him.
Stay safe.
Yeah, I bet. Super cool though. Good for gagging. Send him my congrats. Yeah, what a beast.
Help me.
Gagging's account is so strong. New updates are good for new players. Yep, this update was great. All in all, like, putting maybe Alice being OP aside for a second, like, this update was really, really good. It was a really, really, really good update, and I super enjoyed it. It's just like, there was so much going on. It truly felt like I was playing like an old school RPG again, where it had just launched a load of mechanics and changes at me, and I was just like overwhelmed by it. It just felt so good to be so engrossed in a game, especially a gacha game. You know, you don't really get to feel that way about gacha games.
Blessing of Agora.
It was cool. Like the compendium school as well. I loved like looking through at the models and stuff. You look at all the monster models now. I think that's so awesome.
We cannot lose.
This patch was a dub. You know, this patch was a dub.
Stay safe.
Although I am a little concerned about Alice. Alice Inherit.
What do you think is inside?
Mardius is a lot better now. Mardios and Dios are way better than they were before the patch.
Good job.
And it's cool that Ladymophis is still actually usable. Got 2 Alices today. I'm going to be concerned. I'm less concerned. Going to be saving them, yeah. Alice's Inherit is a real true commodity now. It's really hard to say what to do with Alice copies now. Because they could be good for theoretically like just about anyone, like future units as well. One Alice copy could make the difference between a unit being like just kind of okay and completely broken.
What is it? Turn back? Whatever.
Yep. Yeah, they kind of, in a strange way, actually, they kind of nerfed the strongest unit in the game. Because now, like, you have to decide whether you want to make your Alice an absolute baller, or whether you just want to save your Alices. It's kind of funny, really. Like, she's suffering from success. It's kind of like Deborah before, where, like, you didn't really want to build Deborah because, like, the Inherit was so good, but now Alice is insane, and you want to build her out, but you also want to use her Inherit for, like, everything. The route is needed for the XP cave in Abyss 3. It's Admiral Avare route. You need to get to floor 5, then go back to the town, and you'll be directed to the capital. It should be easy to find from there. Elise, 9 points with no IV or 7 points luck IV. I would say luck IV, 100%. Shadow Song, that's a good IV for Elise because she has Knight subclass. You disciplined your only copy of Alice the other day. I put a lot of copies of Alice into Discipline, which I would love to kind of have back now. But it is what it is. It isn't like disciplining Alice is a bad thing. She's such a strong character. Arguably the best character in the game. Yeah, I forgot Astral Break here on Alice now, Retro. It's so strong. Like, double portoing with a resource that she doesn't need is obscene. They changed Alice's Inherit so that it works with basically everything in the game. So anything that buffs, you get a benefit from Alice's Inherit. Extends like every buff in the game. This game is weird. It feels like they made the game first and they put the gacha on top of it. So Diego, the way that this game worked is they couldn't have made this game without the gacha monetization. The gacha monetization is what has allowed them to make the game. Otherwise it just wouldn't be this. It wouldn't be anything like this. So that's why it feels like that, because they don't know what they're doing with gachas. They're just like, well, our shareholders want gacha monetization for our game, so here it is. And that's why it just feels like a game that just happens to have a gacha like shoehorned into it.
Hey, we've got some.
This game would be probably pretty shit if it didn't have gacha monetization. That's just the price that you've got to pay for a game like this nowadays. For a good game, quite often they have to do microtransactions, or they just can't make the game. Sword of Convaleria was like that too, except Sword of Convaleria took a very different route where the developer bought it up and was like, yo, we're just gonna mega bleed everyone. So this could have gone a lot worse. Oh yeah, no, I totally agree, Diego. It's just that a lot of companies don't have the funds to do that. Like, not every company's Larian Studios, you know? They need to show their shareholders, like, this is going to make money. Yeah, but that's so old now. Unfortunately, that's a bygone era, right? The most recent example of a good turn-based strategy game, I guess, would be, like, Triangle Strategy. And the most recent example of a single-player version of this is the Mad Proving Grounds remake. That's actually quite good. If you want to play a single-player version of this kind of game, the Mad Proving Grounds remake is decent, like, if not good. Fire Emblem. A lot of people love Fire Emblem. If you were which would you suggest to a new player, Arboris or Deborah? If all things are even, Panda, I think Arboris is better than Deborah. If they're both like Discipline 0 with very little investment on them, because Astral Break is a very, very, very powerful ability, and he actually gives the little aura as well, which isn't half bad.
Whatever.
But Deborah is a lot easier to raise and nourish than Arboris is, because you need lots of copies of Arboris to discipline him up. Astral Piggy. Yeah, I believe that, Astro. So, like, yeah, if all things are even, probably Arboris. But you might find it easier to raise Deborah with more copies, unless you've pulled a lot on the Arboris banner. If you have him built, Rezu, then use him. But if not, probably just inherit.
Let us sneak in.
Yes, I have, Dysonian. I'm very hyped for Claire Obscure. Very, very hyped for Claire Obscure. I don't know if I'll play it this month, because I know it comes out next week. But I'm very, very hyped for it to play it. It's like my RPG of the year. It looks so good.
Stay safe.
Yep. But also, it's worth noting that Deborah with Arboris passive can actually be strong as well. With Arboris Inherit can actually be strong as well. Yeah, it's free with Game Pass, indeed. I don't know if I'll play it this month just because Wizardry is so popping and I've got to kind of ride the wave with Wizardry. Plus I love Wizardry, so that kind of helps. But I will definitely play that game 100%. 100%.
An enemy is there.
I'm very excited for it. Yeah, you could use Arboris to inherit onto Deborah as well.
Praise be to Agora's blessing.
Yeah, indeed. I can pick it up at any point and like there's a good chance that it might be a bit broken on launch as well because it's a very ambitious game. So there's maybe leaving it a few weeks might be a good idea anyway for a smoother experience. We'll see.
An enemy is there.
Fire Gerolf animation. All you need to do is raise up his trust, Diego, and eventually you will get his bondmate quest. His companion quest. And the companion quest, I won't spoil the companion quest because it's actually pretty cool, but you'll get this look after the companion quest. Yep. And they are like entirely fluff as well. They're not like, oh, do this quest and get an Omega upgrade. They're like, this is just to develop the character's story. This is entirely optional. You can do this if you want to. And if you do it, then it will change the character forever. But you can just leave them if you like the way they are already. It's like completely optional. And just very cool. Deborah has one, Gerolf has one, and Adam has one at the moment. Yep, their voice lines and personality completely change. You cannot turn it off. Like, they want to stress in this game that your companions are like your companions. They are real, like, breathing entities. They're not just your playthings. So, like, when they change for good because they've completed an arc of their character, they're changed for good and you can't do anything about it. So, like, be very sure you want to do the companion quest before you do it.
I'll pound him with my blade.
Yeah, they have some very interesting design philosophies in this game that I have not seen in games for many, many years, really. It's pretty cool, but not for everyone. Definitely not for everyone.
Please leave this to me.
You'll be there in no time, Diego. I believe in you. Oh no, it hit! Oh no! Oh shit, wait, she shouldn't be in the front row. Whoops. The Minotaur must have flipped us. That's all good, Diego. Take your time. Enjoy yourself. The game is so vast, you know? Don't rush it. There's no need. It's not like you're catching up to anyone or anything. It's just a single player game, isn't it?
Hey, we've got some.
Cave of Malice makes you lose brain cells. I find Cave of Malice to be perfectly fine. It's just like, it's a bit of a different farm to other places. Because the 4th floor, you have to like manually walk around to each of them.
For me, my friend.
That was a crit. That's not fair. To each of the monster spawns. That was absolutely unfair. That was a crit. That's actually cheating.
You look better.
Like that guy used unfair tactics. He was dirty. He was a dirty player. Yeah, Benjamin got pretty fucked there. His fortitude's low, but his energy's high. We got like, I don't know, 45 minutes of farming left in us, so can we keep Benjamin alive? I'll sack flames for Benjamin. He doesn't even need 1 fortitude. This guy could be bottomed out. He'd be fine. I'd give all of my flames for Benjamin. That a second thought. Yeah, once he reaches 0 fortitude, he just starts reducing the enemy's
A
fortitude.
job well done.
Guy's unstoppable. Ah, what are you talking about? Benjamin's fine. You give me that shit.
Shall we go out again today?
Ooh,
I
treasure
sense
chest.
enemies.
Don't mind if I do, sir.
Careful now. Good job.
I was planning on stopping when I got a shinobi junk to go back, but I haven't had one yet.
We cannot lose.
I think I have some already, like hanging around, but I'd like to get one out in the wild. Devs acknowledge there's lots of new players. Yeah, it seems they have actually realised that the Steam release has been an insane success, probably due to the amount of streamer coverage. I don't know if they realise it's due to the amount of streamer coverage, but it probably is due to the amount of streamer coverage.
Please leave this to me. You need not sully your hands with such treachery. Yes. Take this.
We shall indeed.
You asked for this.
Got you in an infinite leap like your Subaru. Do you love Amelia though? Oh shit, we missed one.
What?
What did I do with my Ouroboroses? I'll show you.
The power of darkness.
Oh, he doesn't have one yet.
Endure.
It's the Astral Break squad. The Earth squad is here. Have you seen how Americans eat with a fork and knife? I don't think so. Maybe? How do Americans eat with a fork? Diablo got a Berserk collab. That's very interesting anyway. That kind of confirms my thoughts that you just have to pay a lot of money for a Berserk collab. I bet they paid through the fucking nose for that shit. What am I supposed to go to in Light Flicker from Above? What am I supposed to go to in Light Flicker from Above? I'm really sorry, Shadow Lag. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Minimaps upper.
Shall we go?
Oh! It's floor 6. Yep, thank you. Floor 6 puzzle. You need to go up and then left, right? In the 2 puzzle parts.
Enemies about.
What do you think is inside?
North and then west.
Careful now. Good job.
Yeah, Floor 6 has claimed many victims over the months.
Lord. And you... Oh no! Help me! You dare! Oh no! Help me!
I'll need to resort my gear at some point. Like, Benjamin has all of the cast-off Gerard gear as well. He actually has the worst gear out of the three by like quite a long way. I might want to change that.
Hey, we've got some
Because ideally, I probably want to stack Surety on Benjamin, right? Because he's Thief subclass, so he's getting massive Surety. Massive Surety bonuses.
A sound victory, just as expected.
Yeah, if you get stuck again, later on, just let us know. We'll help you out again.
Please leave this to me. You need not sully your hands.
No, I don't think so. I think he'll be a little bit less health than Garov. Because remember, Garov is just an 8 as well. But he's pretty stacked.
don't match.
Also Vit IV. But I reckon he'll probably have like about, I don't know, 600. Have well over 600 HP, I imagine. Like he should have more HP than Lana, I think. Because Lana is...
Brings to mind unpleasant
maybe not.
Tired.
I think because he's a dwarf,
Brings to
he'll have more HP than Lana.
Tired.
Because Garov is getting 129 HP from his. And Benjamin's only getting 104.
Tired.
In fact, that makes sense, doesn't it? So if he's got at
Something the matter?
129, then Benjamin should probably end up at
Tired.
640, I would guess. She is not red fortitude right now, no. She's living the dream. Oh, true. Yeah, he has HP passives. I'll probably inherit some HP into Benjamin as well. I just haven't yet. I want to get him a bit higher, just see what he's like. To make sure I haven't made an absolutely abhorrent mistake before I start investing like Deborah's and stuff into Benjamin.
Whatever.
And an Astral Break. Yeah, we finished the new quest, Mr. Pickle. It's very cool. Very, very cool. He won't hit... He won't get the surety that Garov has. But he should hit, like... He should hit reasonably hard, yeah. He's also got a better IV than Garov. He's an 8-point strength IV. So he has a bit of that scaling too.
Please.
That won't account for like that much.
Need not sully your hands with such drudgery. Stay safe.
I think he should be fine. I think he should be absolutely fine. He should be considerably better than Gerard for the most part. No, not at all. Not at all, Daggersaw. Don't worry about the fortitude on those characters. If it really bothers you, then it bothers you. Like some people have some compulsive issues with the
Stay safe.
with like lower than 100 fortitude characters. But if you're not one of them, don't worry about it. It really doesn't matter. Like the amount of times that will come into play are almost none. Gerard had his time, okay? Gerard lasted for 6 months. That's just Benjamin's time.
Careful now. Good job.
What are you trying to say about him, Benjamin? He doesn't have much fortitude left. You got a problem with my Benjamin's fortitude. Is it not an appealing number to you, Dorcas? Oh, I shouldn't have walked into that sideways. My Gerard was discipline 1, Rezi. With not a huge amount of inheritances on him. He had 2 Deborahs and an Adam, and like a few like attack buffs and HP buffs. Very, very minor compared to the other characters. Man, the Chimeras are such good XP compared to everything else. It's like 4k, 5k, 4k, and then you get a Chimera fight and it's like 24k. I didn't really consider that before, but this area has quite a lot of Chimeras in it. So this grind probably isn't even that bad. Might be one of the better places to grind. As long as you don't hit a Watcher. Having a 10-point bonus character with speed IV and feeding them because they have 80 fortitude, I would not do that. Yeah, poor Gerard. 07's to Gerard.
Time to rest.
He's doing dispatches now. He's in a better place. Nah, why would I do that when I could farm kunais at the same time as leveling Benjamin? Dorcas. We got kunais to farm. They're not going to farm themselves, are they? Wow. 9-point IV benched.
An enemy there.
Plastic's like, finally, Plastic's actually slightly proud of what I'm doing.
We have the initiative.
Finally, just a little bit. That's the closest I've gotten to a word of praise from Plastic. Yeah, I must always miss it. I miss chat messages sometimes, Plastic. That's on me, sorry dude.
Hey, we've got some weakness to kill.
Did a temple today and got 6 human priests back to back. We had one temple today where we got almost a full set of no names. Almost, it was very close. We got an Ophelia at the end.
Hey, we've got some weakness.
Yeah, but that's 3 hours that aren't being spent farming Rene Kunai, so it's actually losing 3 hours. Think of it that way, Dorcas.
Smile for me, my friend.
Shit. Okay, sometimes you just gotta use a flame for Benjamin. Flames out for Benjamin. We don't even have to use a flame. We've got Harken's Blessing. It's fine. They should add that achievement, which when you pull... Yeah, I would love to see that. Shadow Song. Floor 6 is basically the mage floor. Mages are really good on floor 6 of Abyss 1. Yeah, they just blast through undead. I can't, like, Benjamin just can't tank the Minotaur right now. I think I have to defend every time we meet a Minotaur. I was hoping his magical beast slayer would be enough, but I don't think it is. Should I inherit Adam on Yekaterina? Yes, Walter, probably. It's a very, 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 very good inherit for her. Ooh, Dorcas has a Strength IV Kiraha. And that's the, like, Discipline 9 one, right? Or Discipline 7 one. That's pretty hot.
What you need?
Stay safe.
Yeka's inheritance is good, but I wouldn't say it's like anywhere near as incredible as Adam's. Like, Yeka's Stopping ambushes is a really, really good thing in this game. Ambushes will kill you a lot. A lot. But for like as impressive as Eye of Kolsham or whatever it is, like Amelia's Inherit actually is better than it. Now you'd want to probably stack both really, but Amelia's Inherit is actually kind of better than Eye of Kolsham. Adam's, on the other hand, is just incredible. Like, his Inherit is so powerful. Is it the same to discipline Alice when she is in Mage class or when she is in Priest class? Doesn't make any difference. Discipline is class-wide. You don't have to worry about that. What's the Kunais for? Yeah, I'm getting Kunais for Rene, random. But I haven't really farmed it much today. I've only spent a little while farming them. We spent most of the day messing around with patch notes. Yeah, no worries, Able Joe. Always good. As a 2-week player, I can't express how good these events are for. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Forward.
I'm glad they... This patch has been really good. Like, really just very, very, very good. A huge improvement from the last one. The last one was... left people with a lot of bad taste in their mouths with the Fighting Proving Grounds. And I think they've just realised that it's like, oh shit, we got loads of new players on Steam.
Stay safe.
Maybe we should release events that are good for new players. And not end-game stuff, which doesn't make any sense. What a tank.
You asked for this.
You might be Mr. Ducky Muffin. I would advise to everyone that you don't get too caught up in the optimization in this game, because you will probably make mistakes. You will get things wrong. It's a very complicated game with a lot of moving parts. I've got so many things wrong in this game. So many things. And we'll probably continue to do so.
We have the initiative. Praise be to Agora's blessing.
Let us end this.
Anyone better for Adam to inherit on other than Ekaterina? I think Ekaterina is one of the best. Because Ekaterina is getting the maximum benefit from all of those things that she is getting. You're not going to have negative damage anymore whenever you attack something that you're weak against.
Enemy is
There's
there.
treasure somewhere close.
And Ekaterina is also quite squishy and you want to keep her alive, so the damage reduction portion is useful. She's also benefiting from the little bit of MP that it gives. She is kind of triple dipping from it. I think Adam to other mages is probably the best place to put your Adam.
Stay safe.
Like, putting it on Alice is alright as well. But Ekaterina might be using magical attack more than Alice, probably. They gave us all the chance to empower one general adventurer. Yep, indeed, absolutely. And I don't think that's something that most of the player base necessarily realised. And that's why it's very powerful to be able to work together. Because, like, together, collectively, we came to the conclusion that, like, newer players could just discipline for a general adventurer immediately, and that can be a real asset to your team. That can save you a bunch of gems, because instead of pulling on some legendary that you're only going to get one copy of, you can instead start working on a Discipline 4 general adventurer that you can continue to develop as you pull more.
What is this?
The hive mind, the collective in this game is very, very important for everyone's collective progression.
Whatever.
And that's one of the things that I think is really cool about this game. It's not as simple as just like, oh, you should put on this banner, this character's OP. It's never that simple. It's not even slightly that simple. So much to think about.
Onward.
We should push Discipline. Discipline is quite important on units because it makes them much bulkier and it's just a general overall massive stat increase.
An enemy is there.
What's up, Dorkimus? What are you about to hit me with? What knowledge bomb are you about to hit me with here?
Hey, we've got some weaklings to kill.
Some characters have really good skills to inherit, so it's a case-by-case basis. Yeah, agreed, Harmless Goody, agreed. It's not the same for everyone.
A sound victory, just as expected.
As always, it's just not that simple. It's never that simple in Daphne. That's why we can talk for hours about the same thing, pretty much. Only to have someone else come in at the end and be like, yeah, but what do you do with this unit?
Stay safe.
Include enemy stats in the compendium with spam with inquiries. I think they would have already if they were going to. Sadly, Bookamas. Every banner is a Daphne banner. All of our characters are Daphne's 18.
A sound victory, just as expected.
Oh shit. I should lock this Benjamin, huh?
So tired.
Let me just do that a second.
There's an enemy.
It's a joke because my partner, Edie, she comes through chat every so often and she's like, oh, your Daphne's washed. So like all of these characters are Daphne's. Oh god.
No one has survived against bodies or power.
So tired. Need a remote to wash my Daphnes. My Daphnes are very dirty right now. Shall we see what Benjamin has to say about it?
That battle could have been won more effectively with the same.
So tired.
Poor guy. Oh, we don't get his dirty voice line because he's low fortitude. Sad. I think he says like, I need a bath. Question.
So tired.
Benjamin was raised in a mining village in the southern part of the continent, bordering a remote forest. This was a region where harm from vermin and monsters was common. His father was not only a craftsman, but a warrior respected for his bravery. But one day, while out playing, Benjamin was attacked by an enormous monster known as the Lord of the Mountain. His father, axe in hand, stood alone before the monster to defend his son, somehow managing to drive the monster back into the mountains. But the injury sustained during battle eventually took his father's life. We only have 2 pages, unfortunately. I don't know if he has more. While the entire village grieved, Benjamin was in shock, realizing that his father, whom he thought was invincible, was dead because of him. He lost control of himself, often growing violent. The head blacksmith of the village scolded the unruly boy as hard as he could, while the old lady who lived next door lent him a friendly ear and comforted him with soothing words. I am a proofreader. If Drucon would like to hire me, I could be up for it. Blood ties run strong in dwarven settlements. The adults around Benjamin patiently watched over him, aware of his situation and yearning for the memory of his brave father. That's all we know right now. That's all we know. Oh shit, we were getting back. Big Ben is actually Little Ben, it turns out. But one day maybe he'll be big. Yeah, that would be why he hates beasts.
I look
Big Ben
forward to
Jr.,
a
yeah.
return to town.
Let us sneak in.
I imagine Daddy Benjamin was like Redbeard size.
An enemy.
He did, he had a tough time.
With my flame.
It's all good. My brain has been warped for most of the day. Redbeard was his father. That's how Redbeard went mad. Rose from the dead.
An enemy is there.
It's there.
Please, leave this to me. You need not sully your hands with such drudgery.
Gerolf was his other father. We are cooking absolutely fucking nothing. We aren't even simmering here. The gas supply has been cut to the oven.
An enemy is
Yeah, we're trying to cook with no power. Yeah, I beat Octo with Big Ben.
This bores me.
Big Ben laid his fucking heavy strike straight into that
Stay
dickbag's throat.
How'd I miss? Missed.
Felled by Benjamin.
Move now.
What do you think this is?
Garolf and Benjamin are besties. They will be by the time we're done.
Easy as that.
I'm never going to be able to take Benjamin out of the group now. Like, it doesn't even matter if he's shit. Like, Benjamin's just here to stay, isn't he? There's no way. Everyone specs.
Onward.
Just get it on your whole party, like ASAP, like level 1 stealth. It stacks. So each singular stealth entity has a chance to negate an encounter.
We can take him.
Shall we have a good time? Oh no. Help me.
I believe.
Oh no. Help me.
They're really strong, Shadow Lagark. Make sure you defend against them as much as possible. Defending against them makes openings on them, and when you get openings on them, they take like triple the amount of damage that most enemies take from openings.
Stay safe.
They're like especially weak to openings. No worries, Shadow Lagark. My pleasure. Hello there, chest.
Careful now. Good job.
I haven't seen any Shinobi treasure. Yeah, we really are. It's all about greater healing potions and wind shot scrolls.
Stay safe.
We're on the wind shot scrolls train. No worries, King Boo. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a pleasure. Hope you sleep well. Much love.
Our traits do not match.
I definitely took out right again.
What do you think this is? A job well done.
Out of rocks. Unfortunately, Dice Onion, your choices are very limited. Has anyone crashed in Den of Earth, by the way? Is the Den of Earth bug still going, where you get frozen on spikes? Anyone done it recently? Yes, you can, Dorcamus. The only one you can't get is Way of the Mage.
Let us depart.
An enemy is there.
I
Please leave
don't
this
know who it is off the top of my head, I'm afraid, Capisor. You'll have to have a look through the list. Oh, actually, no, I do. I saved the list. Hold on. I stole this from the Wizardry Discord, but I saved it on our Discord. Actual thievery. Because I knew I wouldn't be able to find it on the Wizardry Discord ever again. Way of the... Oh shit, maybe there isn't Way of the Thief. Have I just made this up? Did I make up Way of the Thief? I must have. I'm sorry. My mistake. My mistake. There's no Way of the Thief at all. Sorry! Totally misremembered. There's Cunning Pursuit, which is the increased surety against debuff targets. Yeah, it's Warrior, Knight, and Priest. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, everyone. Spreading that misinformation. You know what I'm like. That just makes Benjamin even better. Because, like, I can inherit Way of the Knight onto Benjamin and Unyielding Will to Fight, but I can't inherit Way of the Thief onto Gerard. Just makes Benjamin even more superior. How does he do it? How does he just keep getting better and better?
Opportunity knocks.
Benjamin has already eaten quite a lot of shit here. Which class book? I think that Alice might be the best, might be the top priority. Then maybe Larnavale, as long as you're using Larnavale and Alice. You might be able to get it eventually, Shadow Lagark. It is, they are very hard, the mimics. If you use Yekaterina, then Yekaterina Priest as well, I would say, is quite high up there. Kunai is something I'm farming for. Yeah, Kunais is something I'm farming for, Invokers. Kunais are throwing weapons that you can use on ninjas, so they can attack from the back row. They are very, 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 very rare in this game. Because they're like super exotic weapons.
We can take them.
Yeah, any mages or priests, Adam as well, anything like that.
No hindrance.
I'm going to be happily buying a Benjamin Thief book. Is this game fun? How would you describe its difficulty? Does it give you gameplay customization? I think the game is extremely fun. But I mean, that should be obvious, right? I play it for so long every day. The difficulty is very difficult, like very, very challenging, and the gameplay is unbelievably deep. The customization is immense. It is a dream for people who like messing around with, or like trying to raise adventurers almost an infinite amount. I've been using these same adventurers, apart from Benjamin, for like months and months and months and months now. And I'll probably keep using them forever. I just keep adding on more and more and more things to them. And like expanding their field of play. Rather than focusing on new characters, I'm instead just endlessly kind of developing old ones. The whole game is very challenging, yeah. It's a very, very difficult game. Everything is so hidden away information-wise as well. We have to share information a lot as a community to be able to kind of figure things out. So very much like an old school RPG experience.
What is inside?
An enemy is there.
You might like it, Invokers. You've given it a try. It's a very, very good time to reroll right now on this. Because you get a load of extra gems and loads of bone fragments, which you can use to redeem for any general adventure. They're like general selectors.
Let us end this quick.
I think everyone gets those, right? Even new reroll accounts get the bone fragments. Is that correct? Does anyone know?
The tights on this
Probably Alice and Larnavale. Yeah, this is probably one of the best times to reroll ever in the game's history. Because of the bone fragments. Like, Alice and Lana are good rerolls. Also, right now, there's a 7.5% legendary rate banner on, There are 2, in fact, that you can re-roll on. So you can get some really nutty re-rolls. I'd say Lana Vale and Alice are still probably the most chased characters you can really re-roll for. Hi, Jamman. How are you? Welcome back. I have a question about getting summons. Can I not buy summons from the jeweler without the purple shards? I've gotten a bunch of green gems. Yeah, so there are different bones in the jeweler that you can buy. You can buy purple bones, which are obviously the paid gems. And then there are the green bones, which are the green gems. They're exactly the same, except you'll be getting like gacha equipment if you pull the banner unit successfully with the purple bones. Most of the gacha equipment in this game actually mega sucks. It's actually super not great. So you're not really missing out on much by getting green bones instead. Edel, can you see the ring? Can you elaborate on what you mean by that, Edel? That is very obscure. What ring? Oh, the ring on Discord. Okay. Yeah, anything you share on Discord, I'm gonna really struggle to see in the stream. Sorry, Edel. Oh yeah, we already saw this earlier. It's cool though. Yeah, it's really cool. It's from the Death God, apparently. Thanks for linking, Edel. Arboris with 40 strength, 45 vit, 67 speed, dex 66 at 57. Is that bad? 67 speed, is it? 40 strength, 45 vit, 67 speed. 67 speed looks like a speed IV off the top of my head. Woke Pancake, which would be very good. Yeah, honestly the purple equipment isn't even good. They've gone out of their way in this game to make sure that the gacha equipment is like just nothing very special apart from one singular weapon, which they made right at the start, and I don't think they understood how powerful it was. But they haven't done anything like it since. I don't think they're really trying to like make that shit crazy.
Let us end this quickly.
He's an elf, Woke Pancake. So like he's always gonna have shit strength. He's an elf. Elves have shit strength. Arboris is an awful race. Like elves are an awful race for physical attackers. But honestly, it's kind of minor. That's probably only you're not really losing that much. Yeah, elves are just very bad physical attackers. 57, I think it was, Plastic.
Stay safe.
A stat level up's random too. Remember getting my Alice to 20 and she can get any stat ups. They are slightly random. They are guided level ups. So like they will always, from what we understand, they will always veer back towards a point that they're meant to hit. Like roughly, they're like weighted. So you can't stray too far from that. That's kind of central weighting.
This bores me.
But sometimes you'll see a difference of like a couple of stat points on a character. Generally isn't very much. It's like a point here or there. Ah, shit. I meant to defend on the Minotaurs. My bad, Benjamin. My bad, mate. My bad, my bad. I was not concentrating. Totally would have gone on Flute Fighter Scroll if I could get more currency. I don't think Fighter does that much for Flute. It probably gives her like a little bit of HP. There isn't much carry over there. Morgus is wild. Like, Morgus is absolutely wild. He's super cool as well. I really like the character of him. was very impressed by the voice actor as well.
They'll not escape.
Having a specific IV means they get higher chances of leveling that stat. Nah, it doesn't really work like that. Think of it as if each character, each class and race has its own stat weighting that it will try to move towards, but at a slightly random intervals. And so by the time you get to 60, there's like this plan of what a character's stat should look like. And yours might be very slightly different, but it will always kind of veer back towards what those stats are as it levels. So you can't get that far away from it. Maybe like a few points here and there, either above or below a stat. I almost ordered again then. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm sorry, I'm a bit tired at this point. I'm probably not making the most sense.
Take this.
75 base speed is the highest attack speed I reached in a character. That's insane. That's huge. No, I'm not needing sleep yet at all. I'm definitely here for a while longer yet.
What?
Must be with Bond Mate, surely. It must be with a speed Bond Mate.
Easy as that.
Some characters decided off the bat to be something that goes against their natures, like Elder. How so, Rikoji? Rogue Galaxy, man, Rogue Galaxy was a great game. Oh, Elf Fighter, yeah, sure, I'm with you. There are lots of characters like that. Elise is an Elf Fighter as well. Don't have any Dwarf Mages.
An enemy there.
Opportunity knocks.
Yes.
Our traits do not match.
Traits don't match.
Trade smash.
Please leave this to me. You need not sully your hands with me.
Imagine the character coming out in May as a Dwarf Twink Mage and it's just the worst thing to come out to date. What if it's the best thing to come out to date, Cthulhu? What if it's like godly powerful and everyone has to use their Dwarf Twink on a broom?
An enemy is there.
It's there.
Hey, we've got some weakling.
It's a real shame that Flute gets Fighter instead of Mage, instead of Priest, sorry. Like, it's actual shit. It's a real shame because she's such a good character as well. If she got Mage, then she would probably be very competitive. But because she gets Fighter, it just kind of sucks.
Infiltrating.
Evil and neutral mage that doesn't fuck with Alice back row. Yeah, maybe.
What is it?
I shan't be pulling on any mage unless it's got an incredible inherit, maybe.
Easy as that.
Let us sneak in.
An enemy there.
We can take him.
Only Must you look so grim?
Oh, Jesus. Should have been defending. But he took it. He took it. Everyone saw. Benjamin tanked that Mino.
A sound victory, just as expected.
Someone somewhere, Dorkamus, without a doubt. A
Agora,
Japanese
I
whale
am
has
covered
a
in filth.
Discipline 9 Christmas flute, 100%. They must do.
Blessing of Agora.
Need a sell price bonus already. 3 mil saved up, and it feels like a waste to sell them now.
Lose as long as
Yep.
it's about us.
Must you look so
Stay
grim?
safe.
Deborah just sniping in the back. Oh, nice, Jamman. Well done. Well done. Congrats. Everything in this game feels really good when you accomplish it, and then immediately after you get trounced by something that's much harder than it. That's the cycle of the game, Jamman. I hope you like that.
An enemy is there. There.
Played during release, came back, and I have some doubts about what team comps to use. Okay, so Leonardo, let's see what you've got, and we can try to figure it out. That's what we do here.
A sound victory, just as expected. What could be inside?
Oh, we found a chest.
Careful now. Good job.
What is coming, sorry? On the 20th?
Move now.
Oh, sorry. Does Moment of Finality do more damage from the back row now? I don't think so. It's instead daggers. You can use it with daggers now, Reikoji. You can use it with daggers to hit the back row. It's like a magic spell now. Whereas before it was restricted by weapon type. Sorry, I missed your message. I don't think it deals any more damage than it did before. I haven't noticed any difference.
Well done.
What's coming on the 20th, sorry? Oh, the sell price event. Yeah, it was in the patch notes. Who has the highest base speed?
Be on your
Deborah?
guard.
Maybe? It's going to be a bespoke thief. So, Deborah.
An enemy is there. Something's here. There. Treasure?
Got
Perhaps?
stuck on a chest.
Hide.
Careful now.
It's usually only Buchanan's chest that people want to get stuck on. Plus 20 in your fighter ring destroyed your gold. RIP. 07 to your gold savings.
Must you
Gerolf, Yekaterina, Lanavale, Abenius, Buchanan, Alice, and the Aramas. Oh wow, you've got a great lineup of characters there. See what we. So the standard is usually Lanavale in the front and Alice in the back. From that, you can do what alignment is your main character cited? Leonardo rather.
I'll pound him with my flame.
What personality is your main character? Good, neutral, or evil?
No. Help me.
Good. Okay, that's the same as about 70 to 80% of people. So you're gonna probably want to put your main character in the front row, and that's gonna want to go there with Lanavale. Do you like Buchanan? If you like Buchanan, then she is probably gonna round out your front row because she really wants to go front, and she's good as well.
We can take him.
I guess Abenius is the same as well. So probably main character, Lanavale, and Abenius or Buchanan.
Stay safe.
Yeah, this is Langris's OST. No, Benjamin! If in doubt, force recovery.
That battle could have been won more effectively. Agora, I am covered in filth. Blessing of Agora. Let us be off.
That might be too slow. Ooh.
What is it?
Okay, we made it. It's fine.
I look forward to our return to town.
Yeah, Leonardo. Do you like any of those characters in particular? Do any of them like stand out to you where you really, really, really want to play with them? That's probably the most important thing because all of those characters are good. Like every single one is good.
Let us sneak in.
And ultimately, a lot of it comes down to this game and just comes down to like what you want to play with because you can play with pretty much anything. Make most things work.
There.
Amelia's discipline increases her disarm and her detect.
Opportunity knocks.
I do have some Mega Man music on here as well.
Let us end this quickly.
Starting to dream about wizardry farming.
An enemy is there.
It's there.
Whoops, I turned away from that as it hit me.
Caught.
That's on me. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, there's some Sonic music in there. Langrissa 2 was a pretty cool game. Of course there's some Sonic the Hedgehog in there. It's like 1600, 1700 tracks or something. I try to add them as I play new games as well. Been like curating it for years. You like Bacana, the RMS and Albenius. Okay. That is very awkward sided, Leonardo, because you're good, because your main character's good, it means that he doesn't play well with Alice and he does play well with Larnavale. So like if you want to run Buchanan and Albenius, then it means that you either have to put main character in your back row and not get Alice's bonus, or not run Larnavale. Do you enjoy Larnavale? Do you mind cutting Larnavale? Are you that attached to Larnavale? Just most people get really into Larnavale because she's really strong. Just does a lot for the team. That doesn't mean you have to. Milana's discipline gives her extra action speed. Have you heard of anyone building her? Yeah, we even looked at it earlier. It doesn't seem to give that much action speed. That much more than any other character would get. From what Plastic told us earlier. The numbers didn't seem that great on Milana's action speed bonus. I pull on Savia banner and feed her to Kiraha, and use counterattack back row kunais. That is completely legitimate, Dorcamus. People do that. They feed Savia to ninjas. That's like a known thing. Oh, lovely, lovely.
Let us end this quickly.
Lady Knight.
You got Princess Larnavale, so I guess you can bet she RMS. The problem is, Leonardo, your front row like your back row wants to be evil or neutral for your Alice, but your front row wants to be good for your Larnavale. And because you want to use Buchanan and Buchanan and Abenius, and your main character is good, that means that you can only have 3 characters. You only have 3 spaces for good characters, and you have 4 good characters there: Larnavale, Abenius, main character, and Buchanan. Maybe it's not making sense what I'm saying. Sorry, I've been streaming for a very long time. I'm overworking a little bit.
They'll not escape.
So you can only pick 3 of those characters really to go in your front row, or you risk disrupting your back row because your Alice wants only evil and neutral characters in her back row. Hopefully that makes sense.
Let us
So you need to cut one of the good characters. Well, you don't have to, but it would be probably better if you cut one of those good characters. And it obviously can't be main character. I hope that makes sense.
A sound victory, just as expected.
That is very flattering, thank you. I try my best.
What is it?
Easy as that.
I only have 6 kunais. I mean, I haven't farmed them today, Papa.
Let us
Didn't even recognize the Mega Man X stage theme. Actually outrageous, Reikoji.
An enemy. There.
Hey, we've got some weaklings.
Must you look so grim?
Yeah.
Is the new map in Garda good for farming gear? I wouldn't say so, Papa. I think the gear from there kind of sucks. It's all dark. Yeah, you got it, Leonardo. So basically you need to cut, like, probably either Buchanan, Lana Vale, or Abenius from your front line, just because it's too many good characters. And your back row, yes, looks great. Iarimas, Yekaterina, Alice, all great characters. Really great back row.
Stay safe.
I mean, it might be. But right now, from what we know, the dark gear is, like, pretty useless. But I'll add this to playlist. Just copy and pasted the link into YouTube Music. That is not useful. I love Benjamin and his
An enemy is there.
Do as you will with what's inside.
Careful now.
3x3 good evil. Don't know if that's good. Yeah, that's great. That's exactly what you want to be doing, probably, Wake Pancake.
Good
Especially
job.
where you're at in the game right now. Oh, is there no thief in that comp, Harmless Kitty? I don't know why I assumed that MC is thief. Yeah, Leonardo, what's your,
They'll not escape.
what do you want your main character to be? Because you do need a thief in that comp, as Harmless Kitty here graciously pointed out.
Quickly.
The types do not match.
I mean, if you're using Benjamin, you might want to pick that up. Benjamin is a top tier unit.
What is inside?
Dude! Benjamin, I think, can make an okay thief. His disarm is probably going to be quite low unless you discipline him up. Because he's a dwarf as well. He doesn't have high... Oh, actually, Dex is fine for dwarfs, isn't it? It's speed. It's bad for dwarfs. When I find a shinobi junk, then maybe I fucking will, Senna. The only junk I've opened up today is Gerard.
What do you
Open
think
him up
this is?
right into the dispatch train.
Turn back? Whatever.
Sounds good then, Leonardo. That sounds like a pretty decent comp. I don't think you'll have any problems with that. But if you do have any problems or you need any more help, just let me know. You know, people here are always willing to help out. We kind of help each other through the game. I rely very heavily on people in chat. Good friends in chat. Help me out as well. Focus on my main story when suddenly Gerard junk.
Shall we go out again?
Gerard's junk is the only good thing about him.
An enemy. It's there.
Benjamin IV and BP, he was 8 points strength IV.
Stay safe.
Humiliation.
Humiliation indeed.
I'll make you feel really
I would have taken a speed IV if I could have got one, probably. But I didn't get a single speed IV that was of a reasonable point level. And strength IV is fine, to be honest.
We can take him.
Is it ever worth buying junk from the Shady Merchant in Abyss 2? I usually do, Specs.
Stay safe.
You can get Fey junk from him every so often, which is probably worth it. Seems to have a decent drop rate on them. You're gonna try to run through Abyss 2 with your level 30 Kiraha, Savia, and Thief MC tomorrow. Lads. The B team. Oh, was he not counter-attacking before? That's awesome, Specs.
Is it not
I'm glad.
treasure?
Oh, they're the A team now.
They'll not stop.
Ah, you phased out Lana. At last.
Missed.
This could be a very sketchy auto.
Near prey.
Is it not treasure? What do you think is inside? Careful now.
Ooh.
Good job.
It's funny. Probably we got some kind of god IVs on characters. We all ended up using the most normal characters in our core. Maybe. Yeah, who knows?
Could be inside. Careful now. Good job.
Mate. We're reaching desperation points for the Shinobi junk.
What is it?
Don't even look up the stats anymore. You don't need to. There's so much.
I look forward to our
You don't need to
trip
optimize every
down.
little thing in this game to enjoy it. I'll always be there to help people who want to optimize, but you can do all sorts of shit in this game and you'll be alright. You'll be using Buchanan in the back with Alice. What am I missing on exactly?
Onward.
So Alice has a bonus on her. Hold on, let me just get past this watch for a second. Alice has this.
Agora, I am
Called
covered
Blessing
in
of a
filth.
Dark... No, it's not Blessing of a Dark God, is it? It's Agent of Heresy. Increases damage to enemies for everyone in a row if it only has evil or neutral allies. This is a 10% damage bonus, which stacks with everything else in the game. It stacks multiplicatively even with everything else in the game. And it works for the whole row that she's in. So by putting a good character in her row, you are just decreasing your damage by quite a lot.
I sense enemies. There's an enemy there.
Opportunity knocks.
Running backroom ninjas. Who would do that? How much gold do you get from your urgent quest today? I don't know, like 48k? I don't know what I got from the ship one because I just autopiloted through it really badly. I meant to compare them, but I messed up, as I so often do.
An enemy.
Hey, we've got some weaklings to kill.
Stay safe.
Yeah. Lulu does warn you. Was that, which abyss was that? Specs. I got 48k from the Abyss 3 one. I didn't find all of the gold, so I think the Abyss 3 one might be better gold.
An enemy.
Treasure.
Yeah, I think you get more from the Abyss 3 one. The Abyss 3 one is an absolute pain though.
Safe.
God knows where that fourth thief is on Abyss 3. I have absolutely no idea at all. I spent so long looking around for him. Could not find him anywhere. I scoured the whole floor.
Well played.
Treasure.
What could be?
So I think I might just stick to ship 2 in the future.
Careful now. Good job.
Or ship 1.
Here I go.
What is it?
The last one we have to drop down to access the area. Yeah, I don't know, Plastic. I looked everywhere. I looked all the way through the floor. I covered the whole floor and I couldn't find the last green arrow on the map. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that'll help you out a bit, Godcon. Buchanan is not the best at backlearning because she kind of wants to hit stuff as well. Like, she kind of wants to be a bruiser. So she is generally better off in the front row. You can use her in the back, and of course you can do anything. But yeah, if you could find space for her in your front row, that would help as well. Have to run up a thin alley into one of the rooms and drop down there. Interesting. Okay, I must have just missed it. I looked all around that map so much. I covered every bit of grey on the map, trying to look for the stupid green arrow. I couldn't find it anywhere.
I sense enemies.
I'll pound him with my flames.
Fog. Weird. I uncovered the whole map, so I don't know. Really strange. Do you have a class change thing? Can you swap classes back and forth without any resources for that character? No, you still have to use a class change thing back. I can't remember what the token's called. They came out today. You can change it back with the class change token. What's the book called that you can change it back with? We get quite a few of them from various things, from supplies and
Good job.
the pass and whatnot. Yeah, Elise is an absolutely incredible unit. Elise is so good. Don't sleep on general adventurers in this game. General adventurers are absolute beasts. Particularly Elise. Ugh. Could be better.
You asked for this.
Yeah, Vieka, you could use Elise, Godcon, but maybe you need a mage in your back. Oh, your MC is neutral. Ah, yeah, you could mute. You could swap your MC and Buchanan, and not only would Buchanan probably perform a lot better in the front row, but then you'll get your damage bonus from Alice on the whole of your back row. That might be a good idea. But obviously, you know, play with whatever you enjoy, Gokon. You can make anything work in this game. Thanks, Plastic. Huh. I explored all of these places. And I just couldn't find it. It just wasn't there. I guess I'll try again tomorrow. Left tick. Oh, the fall down floor. Yeah, I definitely fell down here. I definitely fell down on this side. And it didn't help. This is where you fall down into the trap room, right, Plastic? The big trap room? Yeah, I definitely explored all of that. I killed everything in there too. And I still couldn't find it. It's so weird. I'll just try again tomorrow. It'll really annoy me if I don't finish that quest once. I'll try again tomorrow. It must be there somewhere, or it was like bugged or something weird.
Let us quickly do away with
Thank you for sharing though, Plastic. Good stuff on Burka's inventory. She hits like a truck. If you need to AoE, you switch to Staff and Mally to the shit out of things. Just pulled a new unit today. Oh, a Benius. So you definitely want to use her. Ah, I see, Gokon. Congrats. Congrats on pulling her. She's actually a rerun of an old character. She came out about 4 months ago.
We can take him.
5 months ago? 3 months ago? Something like that. What's good about adventurers like Elise and Marianne? Elise gives a 10% damage bonus to the neutral unit in front or behind her, and she's a fighter. So she's naturally good because she's a fighter. Marianne is... I mean, she's probably the best general priest, but that's not really saying that much. The other general priests are kind of bad, comparatively. I wouldn't say Marianne is, like, immensely amazing or anything.
Good job.
Yeah, we saw Dark Chaos. Hey, we finally got one. We finally got a junk. We're in the money.
What is it?
We can go back and rest our Benjamin. Yeah, Marianne has discounted healing spells. It's reasonably good. It's not the worst. She's no Alice though, really. Alice is kind of the best character in the game though, so it's not really surprising. Can you explain why everyone talks up the fighter class? Sure, absolutely, what a pizzy. So, Knight starts with Knight. Like, Knight has very bad scaling. Knight has very bad coefficients on its skills, on its traits, which are like strength and speed and that kind of thing. Fighter, on the other hand, has very good scaling on all of those things. It doesn't really sacrifice much defense compared to Knight, and it is offensively much more powerful, just naturally with its stats. And on top of that, at level 54, as Cthulhu has said here, Fighter gets full power strike. Knight does not have any kind of ability that's anywhere near comparable to what full power strike is doing. So it's both a passive thing and also the fact that Fighter gets this incredible ability and Knight doesn't really get to touch it. Fighter just hits like a train and is quite tanky, quite fast. Just an overall very, very good class. Knights seem to be balanced right now around Knight's defense, and Knight's defense is very, very, very janky to use. Like, you have to perfectly speed tune yourself to get it to work at the right time. The rest of Knight's kit is just a bit underwhelming. Yeah, Knights have really good passives. Like, very, very good passives. But if you are a fighter with a knight subclass, you can still get all those passives and just not be a knight. That's the main reason to be a fighter over a knight. You can make knights better by giving them like Astral Break from Aboris, or just a lot of heavy attacks. But they're still going to lag behind fighters in quite a big way in terms of damage. And they don't really provide that much in terms of defense because the cover abilities are not generally very useful. You're generally sacrificing a turn to not even for sure guard a hit. You might be targeting the wrong character, or you might just fail your taunt. Can't decide if I want to do Abenius Priest or Alice Mage class first. Definitely Mage class Alice. 100% Mage class Alice. Abenius' Priest is a nice bonus, but it's quite minor. Problem with Knights is that the alternative evasion tanks are too good. Well, you can stack evasion on Knights, and there are lots of situations where evasion tanks are actually trash. Like we saw earlier on the newest piece of content that they released today, I have 230 evasion on my main character, and he got hit 4 times in a row. Evasion doesn't always help you. Like, evasion tanks can, especially if they're very, very squishy, can just be bowled over in a single hit or a couple of hits. Evasion is not a perfect defense by any means. It doesn't do anything against magic, and against very accurate opponents, they will cleave right through it. So it isn't always a good idea to just rely entirely on evasion tanks.
Welcome. What? Understood.
We should get more. I don't know when or where though. Like, it's hard to say. We might only get the ones from the event for all we know. Yeah, evasion used to be the king. It's still a very good stat that you should stack, but like, not in lieu of everything else. Yep, knights have really bad accuracy too. They pretty much need to have heavy strike inherited on them for them to be able to hit the broadside of a barn. Would it be better to do Adam Priest instead of Abenius Priest if Abenius' class change is minor? Yes, probably, Brendan. Abenius' class change is relatively minor compared to giving your spellcaster an entirely new set of spells, and also giving them the bulk that they probably need to survive.
Come stay anytime.
We can grade up, Benjamin.
Welcome to the Guild Tavern.
Up to 382 HP now. What guy? What do we need? Lead.
What does it matter?
Lad.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, I know you're tired, Benjamin. It's going to be alright, though. Things are going to get better for you.
Safe travels.
And then they're going to get worse again when I have to level your priest class. But
Welcome.
we'll worry about that when we get to it.
What?
Not priest class, sorry.
Understood.
Thief class. That's just Adam or Yeka. Tricky one, Brendan. Not really handfair. Technically, yes. Because in the Proving Grounds, you could use Wanderer. So if we have Proving Grounds again for a different class, having the main character leveled up as Wanderer might be useful. But apart from that, there is no reason to really level up Wanderer.
Had a good rest?
Now we're cooking. 442 HP.
Tired.
And a new book page. Holy moly. Oh, he's flamed. Of course, he has really, really quick flame path, Benjamin. As the years went by, Benjamin slowly began to cool down, began to channel his unfocused passion into training to fight, quickly rose to prominence. By the time he came of age, he had become a taciturn but well-liked figure, taking on village security and hand-to-hand combat training, just as his father had done. Benjamin was deeply grateful to the villagers who had overlooked his misdeeds and watched over him. He wanted to protect them. So one day, Benjamin approached the head of the dwarven hearth for permission to destroy the Lord of the Mountain. Once his plan was approved, Benjamin and the villagers spent several years researching the Lord of the Mountain's territory and how his behaviour changed with the seasons. The blacksmiths and craftsmen worked together to build an especially sturdy trap, and all the able-bodied men of the village worked together to finally defeat the Lord of the Mountain once and for all. Tune in next time. Yeah, 2.1k. He's beasting it. Right, let's open up the Shinobi junk. Will it be glory or disappointment? Probably disappointment.
It's as gloomy as always.
Here we go. Here we go, baby. We found one in like 3 hours. Hey! You love to see it. You love to see it. It was like 3 hours retro. It was like 3 hours of kunai farming for one Shinobi junk.
Oh,
But
what is it?
you can't argue with the results.
What is it, my lord?
Can't argue with the results.
Something the matter? What?
Ah, damn, they're +1.
Come again.
Just farm 3 hours. A kunai's a kunai. Exactly, a
What is it,
kunai
my
is a
lord?
kunai. I don't want to do the rest of the junk right now. Thank you, thank you. I am full of profound statements. I'm also here all week. So please tune in for more. we could go back into the ruins. We could find another Shinobi junk. I think we'll get one really quickly. I've got a good feeling about it. Look how strong Benjamin is now. Like, he can auto anything. How many characters do I have in my compendium? I'll have a look in a second, Plastic. When Zarlik sure hits,
Forward.
does it not say surety? I think it does say surety specs. Are you using, oh, I'm going to have to go back out and back in. Are you using, what's it called?
I am here, my ally.
Mental Unity. Why am I looking in here? Because I've been streaming for 14 hours. Okay, no, not in that. In here. Pentium. This many. I'm missing, Abenius, Redbeard, Savia. That's it. Oh, Benjamin's got 3 things now. That's just lore pages. Guess that must be lore pages.
What is this?
We need to go out and back in, because otherwise I'm going to stumble through the door into a watcher and be very sad. Sure, Specs. Number 2009, hold on.
Who's that?
2009. It is... That's going to be Redbeard? Probably. This is probably a Benius and this is probably Redbeard. So I imagine you inherited your Redbeard, didn't you? Plastic. So it won't remember that you got a Redbeard. Apparently not. I didn't have a Yekaterina until I pulled one earlier, Plastic. So I think it doesn't remember if you grabbed some.
Let us sneak in.
It's not retroactive. Sorry guys. New mage gonna have to buff everyone on the road. Divine power and magic power. Inherit gonna be AoE magic. Divine power buffs to characters on the side. Ah, damn it, Anybit. Using your insider Dreecom knowledge again.
Let us end this quickly.
Do you think they should add some kind of mechanic to combine a new adventure with better stat points or IVs replacing old one? Nah, I don't think they'll ever do that. It isn't very Wizardry. Wizardry is all about, like, playing with what you got, you know? I doubt they'll ever do anything that messes with IVs. New mage is going to have to steal your whole bank account passive. Might be good aligned. Maybe it'll be the long-awaited good support character. Who knows?
Hey, we've got some weaklings.
Must you look
Your friend's cousin's dog worked at Dreecom. Damn. Must have been a smart dog. Oh. That was who was responsible for Hungry Meme. It makes sense. 7-point speed, Kiraha. Pretty good. Yeah, pretty damn good. I'm into that. Yeah, I'm into that. Ali? Jesus Christ. Sorry, it's getting late. Ah, I'm into that.
Go with what's inside.
Careful now. Good job.
Anyway, I mean this in the nicest way possible, but your uncle's a moron.
Please.
Can you use a fighter with a melee weapon in the back line? You can, Godcon, but if you do, they will have massive accuracy and damage drop off with their melee weapon.
Stay safe.
You can use a spear or a bow from the back line. You're cooked? How come? You use a spear or a bow from the back line, Godcon? Yeah, spear works. I use a bow, but I've used a bow or a spear from my back line. What time I played?
Careful now.
Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, just use a spear. It won't be as good as using a sword, but it's not bad by any means. It's a lot better than Buchanan being in the back, in my opinion. Like, Buchanan really loses a lot being in the back because she can't use a spear, she can't use a bow. So she just misses out on the entire physical side of her kit being in the back. Your overall damage should go up quite a lot. Yeah, indeed. Also she's killing Alice's buff. The new mage will buff good neutral road damage by 20%. Right, okay. That seems very unlikely, but I mean, if your imaginary friend works at Dreecom, I can't really argue with it, can I?
Onward.
What did you do with Buchanan in the front line then? Yeah, both got con. She can switch between the two because you can swap weapons in combat freely. So like whenever she's attacking, you can just use a weapon. And whenever you want her to cast, you just swap to a staff. And she's golden.
Hey, we've got some weaklings to kill.
Buchanan's really great because she has such a deep pool of resources. She has massive, like she has really high MP and SP. Yeah, True Words of Fire unfortunately is very disappointing at level 1, but at level 4... I see you've got one particular focus, maybe two particular focuses, Gorkon.
We cannot lose as long as
Squad is Garolf, Fighter MC, Lana Vale front, Adam, Alice, Deborah backline. Should I swap Garolf for Benjamin?
stay safe.
Not necessarily. Yeah, probably actually, because then your Lana Veil will work. Yeah, Garrof. Yeah, absolutely. Any bit is absolutely right. Garrof is cucking your Lana. So yeah, Benjamin is way better. Yeah, you can use Garrof in the back line as well. Yep, true. Plastic. You can swap Garrof to where Deborah is as well.
An enemy is there. Something's here.
And then use Deborah in the front.
Hide, perhaps. Careful now. Good job.
How many gems do you need to spark a unit? 18,200. Sparks. Sparks. Specs.
Bored. And you?
Stay safe.
Good night, Seconds. Thank you for hanging out. Much love. Now it's 18,200 for 100 pulls because you get 11 for 2,000. Any bit? That, although that doesn't seem like much, it does stack up.
What do you think is inside?
It saves you almost a full temple on the like 20,000. That's all good. Well, you know how it is. Whenever you get something wrong around here, it's game over. Unforgivable. Who would ever get something wrong, even once?
What do you think this is?
No, Strider 1.
A job
But
well
it's
done.
really quite simple. You want attack on any physical damage dealer, like anything that uses physical damage. Knights, thieves, fighters, strength, priests, piety, mages, IQ, and you can interchange any of that with speed. You can use speed on anyone if you want to instead. No, not at all. Any bit. That's what I wanted to do, and that's what I've done. It feels good, but I haven't really used it that much. Feels really good. Like when I did Octanaris and I was fucking around with Astral Break, I was just taking like an endless amount of turns. Octanaris only got to move once in quite a few turns.
An enemy is there.
It's there.
We can
Fight Abyss 3 Greater Warp 1, not right now, any bit.
Must you look
Maybe
so
tomorrow.
grim?
It's a little bit late for that.
Stay safe.
Our traits do not.
Also, I'm leveling Benjamin. That's probably going to take a while. I need to level Benjamin any bit. Any bit. Benjamin is any bit. Benjamin is still level 37. The poor guy has no inheritances on him. Fuck, Benjamin. Are you any bit? You wash your mouth out with soap. But yeah, everything scales off of strength, Strider. Every single thing in the game scales off of strength.
Enemy is there.
There's like a dagger that scales off of slightly, but it still scales off strength.
They'll not
And
escape.
daggers get you a bit of surety, a bit of like critical hit,
So grim.
but they still scale off of strength.
Let us end this quickly.
You want to see 6 Astral Break? Oh, Benjamin. Benjamin's starting to pop, man. Those Minos and the Chimeras. It's starting to get hot and heavy up in here.
I definitely took it on order.
The Cursed Astral Break. Yeah, I've seen it on Garolf. It looks really weird.
It's there.
I'll pound him with my flames.
I mean, we knew it was coming, Retro. We saw it in the Fighter Proving Ground. So many people died to Benjamin in the Fighter Proving Ground. We should have really realised how broken Benjamin was before. Does every character have their story quest or just a bunch? Only Adam, Deborah, Garolf right now, Diego, but I'm sure they will do more. Yeah, the Benjamin clones.
What is it?
That's Astral Break on bow, yeah. You're not wrong, any of it.
A job well done.
How many more runs of this am I going to do? It's getting quite late. We have been streaming for some amount of time. I'm pretty wired, though.
Forward.
The night is still young. The night is still young, you're right. Unfortunately, I am not.
Opportunity knocks.
Then on the new content, yeah, it wasn't like a huge amount of new content. It was a very cool little dungeon, like mini dungeon center. Very, very cool. Chest drop rate in the new area is abysmal, really plastic.
Oh no. Help me.
Thanks, Diego. Yeah, no worries, man. Thanks for hanging out. Boris, he wants fighter, really, doesn't he? He wants fighter, or maybe even knight. Maybe even knight would be okay.
We cannot lose.
He really wants fighter.
Wits about us.
He just needs something that's bulkier than what he is. And ideally not priest. Because then he can't really astral break very well. Hell fucking yeah, I'm still here, Confection. Only just though, only just. Yeah, just a little casual 6-hour nap. We've all been there. Yep. Mausoleum helps to dispel the idea that being at low fortitude is actually dangerous. It doesn't really matter that much most of the time. Why some units don't come without a job change? They will, Specs. It's just a matter of time, probably.
Let us end this quickly.
A hot scorpion cooks me on floor 5. She cooked a lot of people on floor 5, Ivan. You're not the first to get cooked by hot scorpion lady.
What do you think is in it?
Careful now. Good job.
Potion of extra healing. Yeah! Yeah! Kiraha better than Deborah or Buchanan in late game. Yeah, Kiraha is an absolute fucking beast random. Kiraha is a very, very good unit. Like, ninjas are super strong in this game. Buchanan with investment is very powerful. But with like more limited investment, probably not super duper great. Deborah, again, like needs investment really to be strong. Kiraha takes a long time to get going though. The Mausoleum and the list of characters is the pool of units I can get, or do I get one of each? You get one of each, Specs, but you have to run it individually. Kiraha is an absolute beast. Like, ninjas are really, really strong that game. Really, really, really strong. A lot of the top players in this game run double ninja front row with daggers.
We cannot lose as long as we keep our wits about us.
Every 2 weeks on a Saturday, every other Saturday, Kongmaster. Like you say. You are absolutely right. If your account is seeded enough, you get almost exclusively Deborah while capturing. Love a good seeding. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Yeah, the real players of this game use fucking Benjamin. Obviously.
This bores me.
I wonder how many players in this game have benched a legendary unit for Benjamin.
No hindrance.
Nice, dude name guy. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. I knew that would sound good to you, Plastic. In a leaderboardless PvE game.
An enemy.
There.
I am classing strongest as like, or being top as the people who do the ridiculous clears on bosses that aren't really meant to be cleared. Often Wales, but not always. Use Benjamin a bit in the beginning. Well, Reikoji, you missed the trick. Benjamin's coming back, mate. He's back in it. Yeah? Senna is a top player at literally every game that she plays. Wizardry variants Benjamin.
Turn back? Whatever.
Literally every game.
Shall we go out again today?
She plays it down. She's actually a god.
There.
Who is Daphne? We're all Daphne. Isn't there a little bit of Daphne in all of us? Benjamin seems to be able to just tank this stuff now. He's cool. He's chilling.
Help me!
Hi, Pensage!
Do as you will with what's
You must be
inside.
the only one without Daphne inside you, Pensage. I've had Daphne inside me for years. It's going good, thank you. How are you?
Will not escape.
What? Maybe Daphne is our real name. The Masked Adventurer's real name. It's going great, Silvering. I'm somehow still awake, but I probably shouldn't be for too much longer. Hope you had a good day, Mr. Shoe. In Wizardry, I blew 70k gems. I used about that much today. I spent about that many gems today.
Careful now.
I hope you got some useful things, Pensage. I'm sorry you're dealing with some bad news. I hope whatever it is something that you can work through okay. And that you have a good support network to help you with. No Alice's. Oh, bad luck. Still good though if you got loads of legendaries. Ooh, in Wooer today. Glad to hear it, Shu. What weapon should I get to Adam when he's not casting spells? He's in the back. Honestly, it doesn't really matter, Jamman. Just defend with him most of the time. It's not worth attacking with him. Just keep a staff on him and defend. Mages in the back do not really contribute in that respect. They contribute in lots of ways, but not really to your like auto attack damage. At least priests can use maces, which can help, but mages don't have that option.
Easy as that.
How many more kunais do we need? 47. That's not going to take too long. 3 kunais a day for like
Let us sneak in.
15 days. Doesn't seem so bad. Oh Jesus, I've messed this up. That's fine.
Enemies about.
Give him a shield and dagger from min-maxing. You could do if you really want to swap every turn like that. Did you mage hiding ability and sneak attack? Mages can't hide. Hiding is thief only, sadly, Passage. Yeah, it's thief specific. If only. What auto equipment setting should I have on Alice? A mace. Eventually you want a mace of tumult, but for the time being, just any kind of mace will do.
Stay safe.
I need to throw a table emote.
Traits don't types don't matter. Paralysis.
Paralysis?
Traits left.
I definitely took out more than you.
That's okay. Like, stuff is good on her, Shadow Lagark. You're better off with a staff on her than a mace if you're going to just use one weapon all the time. But mace is good when you're just like auto-attacking. Staff is great when you want to cast spells. You don't want to have a mace equipped when you're casting spells.
I do not enjoy filth.
You're better off having a staff equipped all the time than a mace equipped all the time. You're picking between one or the other. Just that you can swap weapons in combat, so you can swap them for free in combat. So you can swap to a mace whenever you want.
Stay safe.
It's much more important to have more magic power than it is to have like a little bit of chip damage with a mace. If you're choosing between one or the other. No, there's not, Bavanch. They don't want the game to be that easily macroable. They want people to actively play the game. Oh, it was really slow there. I thought it was much faster than that. Sorry, Bavanch.
A job
Earning
well done.
predictions for I don't know, it's hard. Like, do they lose this month? Do they make less this month than last month? I'm not
Shall we go
sure.
out again today?
I could see it still being 5 million at the end of the month. Like, I think there have been a lot of players. They've dropped some big patches. I could still see it being 5 mil at the end of the month.
This bores me.
Do both, like in Dragon Age, you can macro easier enemies and lock in for harder ones. It's just the way that they wanna run the game, right? They don't want people macroing. Fighter knives in knights in front, thieves rangefinder in the back. Only way auto gets full effect. True. I think they'll drop. Yeah, might do.
An enemy is there. There!
I think as soon as the streamer attention dies off,
Insolent
then the earnings will go down quite a bit. The player count probably will too. Assuming it does. I don't wish that. Just assuming that, you know, streamers get bored of it. You tried your best, Benjamin. You tried your best, mate.
Malady has gone.
Fuck! R.I.P. He got targeted. The vampire knew that he was the greatest threat. Like, that's unfair. Oh. Well, Daphne's gone. Daphne just crashed there. Couldn't handle that. Is the general loop just go into the abyss, run around killing stuff for a while until I get spooked, run out of juice for skills, rest back up in town, upgrade, resurrect? Pretty much, except you're trying to progress through the story of the abyss while you're at it. Today's patch was very gameplay defining, yeah, for sure. People forget that Collab carried March earnings. True. So defining. Yeah, I mean, it kind of was. Like, I'm still not sure it was the right decision. Maybe it was better to just redeem a bunch of options. But it was fun. Like, it's fun to play, you know, redeem a bunch of bones for, like, inherits. I honestly think that this month might be okay for them. I think we'll probably see a drop. Maybe not a significant drop this month at least, but maybe we'll see one next month.
Stay safe.
It's gonna depend on like streamer attention, I think. Now you need Buchanan for that. Someone did an awesome like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs montage with Buchanan and 5 dwarves.
How did I miss?
Can we just not do that? Thank you, Mr. Vampire Man. Like, the vampire bats are not really made to eat Benjamin.
Agora, I am covered in filth.
A god's mercy is upon you.
An enemy is there.
Mr. Vampire Man.
Careless.
Take
Oh, Mr. Vampire Man.
Move now.
What is it?
Easy as that. Be on your guard.
Is accuracy percentage worth because I want to alter it to surety on my brick sword? Accuracy percentage generally is very, very low in terms of the amount of accuracy that it gives.
About us. Stay safe.
So you definitely could. You definitely could alter that.
You're pretty good. Second to me on the list.
An enemy is there.
It's too strong. Benjamin is just too strong. I'm not sure I buy into it, but we'll see.
Please leave this to me. You need not sully your hands.
I think he will be a perfectly acceptable frontline warrior who is considerably better than Gerard, but like still not like insane or anything.
That battle could have been won more effectively. I sense enemies.
You've been wondering for a while. What have you been wondering for a while, Pensage? How many songs? It's like 1700 or something?
Let us end this quickly.
Take
My boy Gerard. He's got to be someone's boy.
help me.
What do you think is inside? Careful now. Good job.
Seventh Dragon. I think I might have a Seventh Dragon song on there. I'm not sure. I've been meaning to add some new things to it for ages, but just don't seem to have any time nowadays. Like it would only take about half an hour, but finding half an hour seems incredibly difficult. Especially when I'm over streaming by a few hours. Good night, Senna. Sleep well.
What is it?
Much love. Thank you for being here.
Forward.
No more mods. Not that the moderators have ever had to take a single real action.
There's an enemy.
Can you do the abracadabra? Lady Gaga's dance every time Benjamin dies. I don't think so. Certainly not at this point of the night.
Stay safe.
I will take action. If I'm a mod, you cuck. This is one of the reasons why you should probably not be a mod any bit. Count all the tracks from now back to the Nest days. Oh yeah, there are loads of playlists. I don't want to make the playlist that big though. I only add songs that I actually like to it.
What do you think is inside? Careful now. Good job. An enemy is there. There!
Oh yeah, sure, of course.
We can take him.
Sword looks decent now. Oh, don't kill me, vampire. I can see Benjamin on low life because I'm looking on the other monitor. Don't do it, vampire. Don't do it.
Yep.
Great job, team. That is not the right browser. Whoops. Ooh, that's a pretty good sword. Damn. Nice steely.
An enemy.
How do I use the fireball scroll? Because it's been sitting in your inventory for a while. In battle, you go to items.
Opportunity.
Item. Click the item. I have an offensive scroll here. Windblade. And then you click the enemy you want to use it on. That's it.
Let us end this quickly.
Do not let the Titans alone.
About the fighter's ring? What do you want to know about the fighter's ring? Shadow Song. I am probably going to go to bed in just a moment. Well, not to bed. I need to feed myself first. It's really fine. I'd rather answer it now, you know?
Easy as that.
No. It's just a one-use. Consumables are a very big thing in this game. Both potions and scrolls. They're all really powerful. And it's useful carrying around loads of them. It helps you out a lot. Spell scrolls are very, very useful at times in this game. As are potions. As are basically everything. Yeah, super, super useful. There is no character that gives it, but there are scrolls that give it. Mohitos scrolls can cast a row-wide attack buff. Redbeard can technically give an attack buff as well, but Redbeard hasn't run in a while. He'll probably be back after Abenius' banner.
Here.
What do you think is in it?
Treasure, perhaps? Careful now. Good job. There.
Enemies such as this stand
Yep,
before
scrolls go a really, really long way in this game. Consumables make your life so much easier. They're cheat codes. They're cheaty codes. We are really low in the front line. Why am I raising Benjamin? He's my Gerard replacement, bro.
I need a bath.
He's discipline 9. He's here to fuck.
Agora, I am covered in filth. Blessing of Agora.
I see. I see. He does need a bath, yeah. He does need a bath.
Opportunity knocks.
How are you, Crate? Thank you, Dorcas. Thank you for having Benjamin's back. Benjamin's out here fucking tanking front row at level 37, you know? He's already got that beat that makes your foodie go smack.
awaits your fall.
Just imagine.
An enemy is there. There's an enemy.
We can take him.
Oh my. Must you look so grim? Oh no. Help me. Oh no. Help me.
Traits don't match.
I have to level Benjamin twice though. Needs to do his thief class as well. Oh, Strider 1! That is an immense account. Which 6 do you use? Lana, what alignment is your main character, Strider? Neutral. The Lana, Abenius. Probably Lana, Abenius, main character, front. Deborah, Alice, Growth back. Or Deborah, Alice, Yekaterina back.
What is this? A job well done.
We don't talk about IVs. IVs are like a you're 200 hours into the game kind of conversation.
Be on your guard.
You can replace it as early as like a very good iron sword, Milio. Two-handed swords are not really that great.
This bores me.
Don't ruin all this with IVs. Oh, congrats, Slimagice. That's awesome. We saw some insane pulls today. So I saw my first ever 6 legendary pull. Someone got 6 legendaries in a single pull. It was like double Abenius, 4 other legendaries. Absolutely insane. Rolf's IQ.
I sense enemies.
Shadow
We
Song.
have the initiative. Praise be to Agora's blessing.
Let us end this quickly.
As soon as you start getting a decent amount of attack and a good enough sword, you will find yourself replacing the Dragon Slayer just because great swords are not actually that good. Yep, and a bit of res as well. It's like 6 defense and 3 res plastic. Like, don't discount it, you know? You never know when that might be useful. Probably never, but maybe sometime. RPG Gamer Killer. Sorry, I've been streaming for a long time. RP Gamer Killer, thank you so much for following. I appreciate it a lot. Hope you're having a really great time. And if you have any questions, I am probably going to bed soon, but feel free to ask them. Get them in now. I'll be back tomorrow anyway. Nine hours until 24 hours. Yeah, I think that might be 9 hours too many. I think that might be about 12 hours too many,
A
actually.
job well done.
Level 4 fighter MC is using that Dragon Slayer. Oh, you're good. Yeah, like, Dragon Slayer can last you a long time. It's an Ebon Steel tier weapon, so that's what makes it so strong. But Great Swords are, like, the worst weapon type in the game. So it's only really its tier that's carrying it. Also looks really cool, so that helps. How far would you level Lana before fighter swap? I would make sure to get all of the knight abilities that I personally wanted before I swapped it. Has div on it. Not ideal, but at least you won't be using it forever, Gokon, so you'll have plenty of time to swap it out later. Good question, Brendan, because they're priceless, obviously. Haven't got a replacement for your AR Master Saber. Yeah, that's reasonable, Specs. You probably won't replace that until you get Ebon Steel.
Opportunity.
Yeah, Haza, just make sure you have all of the skills that you want from Knight Lana before you swap her.
Let us end this quickly.
Who's the luckiest player with IVs? I think everyone that I know has some good IVs and some shit IVs.
An enemy is
Plastic not quite as diplomatic as I was. Plastic actually in a fit of rage over that statement.
Expose me.
Oh, here we go. All my good IVs are fortitude 80. I mean, that's fine. Benjamin, great tanking, Benji. Love to see that. They're going to fix the black screen load problem for the game in the future. Or is there any DIY solution? Tour vendor. What exactly is the black screen load problem? Is that just when you load up the game, it takes ages to load? Or is that something more? Or is it something more insidious than that?
careful now.
Oop.
Good job.
Agora, I am covered in.
Blessing of Agora.
You only have Knight's Defense and Fortified Strike left to learn. So you could wait and grab Fortified Strike. Knight's Defense doesn't work outside of Knight anyway. Or you could skip it. It's kind of up to you. Like, you could skip Fortified Strike. It doesn't have a super big use right now. But it might do somewhere along the line, maybe. I don't think it is, Woke Pancake. I don't think one sword of slashing is really worth it. Not when you're working with Ebon Steel. I just don't think a plus 10 sword of slashing is as good as an Ebon Steel sword from my napkin math. I think you'd have to get it to at least plus 15, which means 3 copies, which means probably whaling.
Be on your guard.
Suddenly over a Steam client, the game won't start, just a black cursor. I get that sometimes, but it eventually loads. Tour vendor. I take it you've left it for a long time and it's never loaded. It's something to do with the anti-cheat being anti-cheated. Yeah, it's probably not worth it, White Pancake. That is some real Brick Squad antics. What metal is Lana sword? It's steel, Edel. It's a steel sword that hits 3 times.
Agora, I am covered.
I'm so glad that Benji can actually tank this now. The Minotaur hit. What a beast. Godcon, that's very, very kind of you. Thank you for following. Really appreciate that.
We cannot lose as long as we keep our wits about
Steel.
us.
Is it still worth to get? The Lana sword, as in Blade Cuisinart, if it were to rerun again right now, then it would still be the best weapon in the game. So yeah.
Oh no.
Maybe not in the future, but certainly right now it's still a very, very, very good weapon. Even at plus 10.
An enemy.
There!
Opportunity knocks.
May I help you find something?
Come on. We must be able to get a Shinobi Jun. Surely. Surely. Surely, surely.
Do as you
This is
will,
it. This is the one.
Inside.
This is the one. Just fucking ore. You need throwing weapons. You still have quite a long way to go for throwing weapons, I think, unfortunately, Edel.
What is this?
Okay, this is probably got to be the last run. Maybe one more. Maybe one more after.
Shall we go out again today?
An enemy. It's there.
Surely they'll rerun the Ninja Junk event during Reno rerun? They might do. Maybe Convection. I wouldn't bank on anything in this game. Like, we were trying to predict what was going to be dropped for the patch today, and we got it completely wrong. So who knows? Running for days to get that keynote. I don't mind. I'm not bothered by it at all, Retroverse. If they do that, that's cool.
Careful
I'm chill.
now. Good job.
I'm just here anyway. I'm just here chilling out.
We cannot lose as long as we keep our wits about us.
Must you look so grim?
Right now, I just think this is the best grind spot for me. So I'm getting other junk as well. Like, I need a new weapon for Garolf. I could do with any amount of Ebon Steel gear. There are some Japanese whales who are like beyond Leviathan.
Careful now. Good job.
Change the locations of the bosses in the grade exams. Are you sure, Pensage? I did grade exams earlier and they were exactly the same. They can just spawn in different places. Maybe you haven't seen those spawn points for them yet?
I did not
Stay
expect to
safe.
find any.
They can spawn in like 2 or 3 different places on the map. Ah, sure. Come on!
And this way?
Reno was having a good day as well.
You still make use of me? Yeah.
The old double vampire bats. Poor Reno.
Emptiness is an abhorrent thing.
Let us be off.
Someone on Japan posted level 7 Zarlik. Yep. They do, Retro.
This is.
Okay, one more run. One more, just one more. Yeah, Emilio, Dragon Slayer is a very good weapon for the early stages of the game, but it does get kind of quickly pushed aside. I say quickly, I mean probably after like 200 hours of play or something stupid. It's a cool looking sword though. It's a very cool looking sword. Yeah, indeed, Emilio.
An enemy is there.
Ah, you had a bug. I see.
This bores me.
Help me! Oh no!
Miss, the types don't match.
I suppose that's passable. Careful now.
Still using yours at 320 hours. But mine actually has good stats in using a troll ring. The troll ring doesn't increase damage from the sword, only against dragons. So the troll ring only, like, it isn't boosting the damage of the Dragon Slayer at all. It's only when you use it against dragons. Just so you know, in case you didn't. Team is slamming it now.
Do as you will.
This is it. This is the one. This is the one. I believe.
Careful now. Good job.
Oh, so close. So close. Ah, I see.
What is this?
Right, I'll clean up my inventory and then we'll call it a night. I don't think I got a Shinobi junk there, sadly. No excitement.
A job well done.
If I don't clear out my inventory, I will log back on it tomorrow and then be like, why didn't I clean my inventory?
I need a bath.
You need a bath? Okay, alright. I'll give you a bath. Jesus. It's Benjamin guy. Yeah, that's probably reasonable. Dragayoshi. Stinky Benj, yeah.
What is it, my lord?
Rene's not dirty. Benjamin's just been getting into the mess. But I don't think we got any
Covered in
Shinobi
filth.
junk.
It's as gloomy as always.
Nope, not today. Let's go rest them quickly. Give him a little stay at the Royal Suite. That's not the Adventurers
Welcome
Guild.
to the Guild Tavern. Safe travels. Welcome. What? Understood.
Oh, I should have cured all the customers first. Oops. The new gold event daily. I think you have to use Mirianne. I believe you have to use Mirianne if you want to get the bonus.
Had a good rest?
Pensage?
I am here, my ally.
Blessing of Agora.
I could probably rank him up to 50, right?
Come stay
For this?
anytime.
I just can't rank him beyond 50.
Welcome.
Need something? What does it matter? Need something?
Safe travels.
Yours doesn't own nose for treasure skill. I don't know if you need to. I don't know anything about that event really, Pensage.
Do
So
come
I'm
in.
not sure, sorry.
This room's the most understood.
Hi Ember. Is Lana Vale class change good for MC? Is Lana Vale class change good for MC?
Feels good.
Sorry, I don't quite understand,
Had a good
Ember.
rest.
Do you mean is Lana Vale's class change good? Or is MC's... Sorry, I really don't understand what you mean. Is Lana Vale class change good for MC? Do you mean is Knight class change good for MC? Is Lana Vale's class change good? If you're talking about Lana Vale's class change, her class change is fantastic. Like, fighter class change is great. But make sure you learn all the Knight skills before you change to fighter. If you're talking about MC's class changes, all of them are good. Like, you want to unlock skills from all of the different MC classes.
Come stay anytime.
If you mean something else, just elaborate, and I'll try and answer that instead.
Welcome to the Guild Tavern.
This achievement list is really bugging me. The blue dot there.
Safe travels.
Wimmy! Congrats! That's awesome. Huge congrats. Steel exam annihilated. Fantastic. I'm gonna do one more run a second because just in case Ember has any kind of follow up there. I don't want to miss anything by running off.
Be on your guard.
What does Benjamin say to us now?
Need something?
Oh, he's so friendly. He's so chipper.
An enemy is there.
Do as you will with what's inside.
Careful now. Good job. Please leave this to me. You need not sully your hands with such treachery.
Oh no.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry, Ember. It's no problem. No need to apologise. I'm sure your English is better than whatever my language, your language is for me.
Careful now.
No need to be sorry at all.
Good job. An enemy is there.
Just take your time. There's no rush.
There.
Did I answer your question, or did you mean something else,
Lose
Ember?
as long as you know wits about us.
And you. Oh no. I'll make you feel really.
Oh, Benjamin, no.
Help me.
I suppose that's passable. I sense enemies.
Maybe Bloodshot Eyes. I wouldn't inherit Lana onto main character unless you're not using Lana. If that's, yeah, maybe Haza. If you're thinking about inheriting Lana Vale onto main character, I'd only do it if you're not going to use Lana. If you're sure you're not going to use Lana Vale.
Opportunity.
No worries, Dragon Yoshi. Thank you for hanging out, man. Much love. Congrats on all of your stuff.
Let us end this quickly.
What does luck do for Ninja?
Traits don't matter.
Luck doesn't really do anything for Ninja, as far as I know. It might affect their assassination attempts, their insta-kill. It might, but we don't really know for sure. It also helps with follow-up attack, which is a bit of a Ninja staple. But it doesn't do anything directly for the class, as far as I'm aware.
What is it?
Not that is confirmed, at least. Ember, please let me know if I answered your question or not. If you can. If not, it's fine.
An enemy is there.
There's an event right now, yep,
Opportunity knocked.
that you can exchange the handbook for the class change. I'm wondering if I should pick that one to change your MC. Ah, so I think you've misunderstood how the class changes work. Main character can class change. He unlocks the ability to class change as you progress through the story. Those books that you see, they are for the characters with the names that are on the books.
Let us
Does that make sense, Ember? So, like, with a fighter handbook for Lana Vale, you can change Lana Vale to the fighter class. But you can't change any other character, including MC, to the fighter class. Main character will have to get to a certain point in the story before he can change.
Let us end this quickly.
Yeah, you're with me. Cool, 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 cool. Luck, strength, or speed on strength IV points. Strength or speed on Ninja for me. I think strength or speed are the best.
I sense enemies.
Luck probably isn't that bad, but I think I'd rather have strength or speed.
Hey, we
All good, Ember. Don't worry about it.
You look so grim.
Stay safe.
Oh no.
It's a very complicated game. Damn, Benjamin, not even half his HP. What a guy. This Benji. Yeah, those runs did not improve our Shinobi count.
What is it?
Right, folks, that is it for me.
Turned
Thank you
tan.
so much for watching. I appreciate you all being here very, very much. Thank you for all the support. It means the world. It really does. I must go and eat and then sleep. It is very, very late. I'll be back tomorrow, normal time. Hopefully see some of you there then. Yeah, it was a little while. It's a reasonable stream. Happy with it, you know. Whatever I can find, Papa. Whatever I can find. That is quick and easy. I need to shower as well. I'm sweaty. Thank you, everyone. Much love. I won't try to read everyone out tonight. My eyes are very, very blurry. I will